dumping garbage here.
Not me alone and dump garbage here, no. Nobody. People from a side there, over there. So not me alone and dump garbage here.
But you see, people like you just make bad for other people. You know how this garbage is affecting us in this community. People like you and I come dump garbage here. It's affecting all of us here, plus villagers from over that side throwing garbage. And every day when people dumping garbage here, what do you think happened?
Good day, coming to you live. I am Guyanese Critics. My name is Angela Prasad and we are in the community of Shieldstown Settlement, West Bank, Berbice, and we are here to report how improper garbage disposal are affecting the community. So tell me now, Auntie, why are you dumping your garbage here?
This is supposed to be a dump garbage here, no.
Okay.
Because people from a side there and over them and over them, then there's dump garbage here most, you know. This is supposed to be a show here.
Okay, Auntie, I see. Auntie, how is this garbage affecting you?
As you can see, the rain is falling right now. And with the rain and the garbage, it's a bad combination. Because I have little children. The neighbors, we have little children. But you know something? People don't have consideration how they throw garbage. You know how much this garbage is affecting us as residents? We cannot sit at our table outside to even eat because the flies would go there, go on your food, and you know what that could cause? That could cause sickness, plus the mosquitoes are building up and all these things causing malaria, causing a lot of sickness. And you see over there, people dumping garbage on the side of the road there, and the garbage is coming down in the water. And there are cocos and so over there that's supposed to bring out the water from the village, and with all this garbage that's going into the water, blocking up all these cocos, and you know what happened there?
What do you think are the residents that are dumping the garbage?
This is the first time I'm actually witnessing somebody throwing garbage here, and the person said they're throwing it for the first time. Even if they're throwing it for the first time or the second time, they still don't have consideration. I think people that's come in the night and throw this garbage here when we're sleeping, because when you wake up in the morning, one set of garbage by the water side. Even over there, a lot of garbage, plus people, these dead fowl and so, they throw it in the water, and when you know the scent and all of that affecting us real bad. So mainly, they're our residents right from this community, and plus people that pass with their vehicle, stopping in the night, throwing garbage in the water and so on. Yeah, so you see all here, people dumping garbage from over the side in the water, the garbage coming and piling up. They started here affecting residents from this community. That's another community over there, right? And the garbage coming from over there and piling up all here. And you know what this causing? Breeding a lot of mosquitoes, right? And which is not healthy for us. We have little children. If you come down here, you can see all right through here.
So as a concerned citizen, what do you think can be done to improve the situation around here?
I think that we should have proper waste disposal, because to be honest, I don't know if this is a personal choice for people in the community or people that are passing by, or people are not just educated enough to know that this is pollution and it has a very negative effect on people. If they are not living here and they just drop garbage, if they drop one today, somebody else drop tomorrow, what's going to happen? It's affected us as the villager, right? We are the concerned citizen here. So my suggestion, we should have proper waste disposal. We could also have the community coming together to find ways in which we can work together to get our community clean, because of course we got to get cooperation. And if all of us come together and look out, then I think we'll have a better community. We can have cleanup days. If it's every Saturday, we come together and clean up, ensure that there is no garbage on the sidelines there. We could educate people more about this, put up flyers around the place, or no disposal sites, signboards and so on in these areas, because if you look over there, you can see what's happening. And even here, the garbage coming over in the water, all of the sideline here, and it's building up. It's affecting us, you know. So I think the government should look into this.
Yes,
we have a lot of 10 days workers and so on. We could put them into practice. We could have them coming around, you know. We could have the men doing this part, and so on. Yes.
How about, do you think this community need a dump site?
So I think this community need a dump site, yes, because we have this village over here, we have this village, but there's a new scheme building over at the back there. So I think that we should have a dump site, and I also think that the tractor that usually come around to pick up the garbage, I think they should come more often so that they could pick up these garbage. And I think everybody should get like maybe for me, I have a barrel that I just throw garbage inside, and when it's full, that's when the tractor would come around, collect my garbage, and they carry it away. That's what you call proper disposal, not throwing your garbage in the trench or leaving it in your backyard, or even if when you burn it, you're causing another, you know, a lot of people can't with the air, right? It's polluting the air, isn't that so?
Yes.
Yeah, so I think if the government look into this, they could probably give us a dump site here, or I don't know, bins in each communities or after every couple houses, because Chiltang is a nice community, and this here is really not making it a nice place. Look how the rain falling right now. It's affecting us. It's smelling. I don't know if you're smelling.
Yes, I am.
You know? And I have a little baby there. It's affecting us as concerned residents here, right? And it's not just land. It's on the land and it's going into the water.
Okay, thank you so much for your concern. Once more, coming to you live from the village of Shieldstown, West Bank, Berbice. Pollution in this community is largely driven by human activities, particularly improper waste disposal. This issue not only damages the environment but also negatively affects the health and well-being of the residents.
In the video, we saw how human behavior is the main cause of pollution. We saw how frustrated the resident was because people are throwing garbage, household garbage, plastics on the sidelines of the roads, and eventually gets into the trench. This is to show you how human activities are the main cause of pollution. Scientific Report 2024 explained that littering behavior by citizens has caused urban environment pollution and increased health risk. We also heard from the concerned resident how the pollution was affecting them and how uncomfortable they were. Building on that, I will now discuss the major causes of land pollution and how garbage and plastic contribute to the problem. We have improper disposal of household garbage. People tend to throw their garbage on open space. We have plastic waste. We all know that plastic are not biodegradable, so they don't just decay. We have littering, careless disposal of trash in streets, yards, and public areas. You will see a picture that was taken in Rosignol village. On the side of the road, there were garbage. That is caused by individual, of course, and that's careless littering, right? We have poor waste management system. Lack of regular garbage collection leads to buildup of waste. The resident also share that in the video. We have illegal dumping. People dump large amounts of waste in empty lots, trenches, and sidelines of road. The concerned citizen also mentioned that these things would usually happen in the night. Persons would just drive with their vehicle and dump garbage and they drive off. We have construction waste. We have agricultural, chemical, industrial waste. When rainfall, plastics and household garbage on land are carried into drains and waterways, causing both land and water pollution. And that's exactly what we saw yesterday, because the village on the opposite side, they were experiencing flooding already because of all the garbage piled up in front of the coker. It wasn't giving way for the water to come out, hence flooding in the village. So land pollution has many harmful effects on the environment and on human lives. It damages the soil, making it difficult for plants and crops to grow properly. Harmful chemical from waste can seep into the ground and contaminate water sources. And of course, that's important because if it gets into the pipeline, then what happens? It's going to, we're the ones who use in the water, so it's going to make us sick, right? It also leads to the loss of biodiversity as plants and animals lose their natural habitats, of course, for the farmers and so on. It's a big loss for them, right? So in addition, land pollution has caused serious health problems in humans, such as respiratory issues and skin diseases. It can also result in food contamination when crops are grown in polluted soil, and it comes back also with what I mentioned earlier with the contaminated water sources, right? Because some persons use the water from the pipeline to cook with, to drink, and so it could be contaminated. Furthermore, garbage can block drains and lead to flooding in communities, and we would have observed that in the video. Overall, land pollution creates an unhealthy, unattractive environment and negatively affects both people and nature. Thank you.
So, to fix the pollution problem we saw in the community of Shieldstown Village, West Bank Berbice, we really need the residents and the local authorities to work together. One of the first things we can do is to educate the people and encourage them to take responsibility. Research in Scientific Reports 2024 shows that educating citizens and modifying their behavior is necessary to improve the observed status of pollution. In other words, if people understand how littering and dumping waste harms the community, they are much more likely to change their habits. But education alone isn't enough. We also need better waste management system. A study by Ahinuto and colleagues in Urban Science 2024 highlights strategies like enhancing waste collection and disposable system and promoting eco-friendly alternatives to plastic. This means that providing more trash bins, picking up garbage regularly, and encouraging people to use reusable or biodegradable items can really help reduce trash that ends up in the community like we observed. Government involvement is just as important. Rules against illegal dumping, fines for littering, and supporting community cleanup events can make a big difference. When local authorities and residents work together, it shows that everyone has a role in keeping their community clean. In the end, solving this pollution problem isn't just one solution, it's about teamwork, education, better waste system, and stronger rules all need to be happening together. If we do this, we can make our community safer and healthier for everyone.